Well, we used to go to these strip clubs all the time, and me and my buddy went one day, and we were like, let's go at opening. Oh, really? Let's go at 12 p.m. and hang out
with the girls.
Yes, hang out all day, and we'll drink, and we'll have a great time. So we did, and this is great for story momentum.
Somebody put a sticker on her butt.
That's pretty confident with the movie you did today.
There you go.
Maybe somebody was putting a safety valve on there.
Somebody tied the balloon. Go back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Does anybody even want to hear this?
It's so hard.
It's like tying a balloon.
Anyway, so yeah, we thanks for now texting through the story. So we go one day. We're like, let's go at open.
She didn't get into porn by being a good listener.
Am I supposed to be listening?
Not at all. You're
So anyway,
doing a great job.
We go into the strip club. We're there. We're drinking from 12 till 6. We're spacing out the lap dances. Now, these were the days where we
10?
used to maybe have a full release in the pants, Eddie. I'm not going to lie to you.
I've never done it.
That was
Friction release.
We were 19, 20 years old. Or about 21 because we were drinking. We would wear, you wear soft pants, pair of sweatpants or something.
Sweat shorts.
A bunch of dudes showing up at noon in sweatpants.
I swear to God, I got parachute pants once that looked like khakis, and I was like, these are my strip club pants, baby. Like, they're fucking nylon.
I did premium blending.
Nobody's going to see this jizz.
Yeah. So we go in, but the whole thing back then, when we would go, it was all leading up to busting in your shorts. So you couldn't do it too early. So we're there the whole day. We're drinking with the girls. We're having a great fucking time. The best. My buddy finally is like, I'm going to go back and get like the dance.
The jizz dance.
He goes back and he comes out 2 minutes later in an utter panic. His face is white. And he goes, we have to leave right now. And I was like, what did you do? These girls loved us. They hung out with us all day. They were buying us drinks. What did you do? And he goes, just look down. And I looked down, and dude, there was a load on him. Dude, it looked like
Peter North himself.
Dude, I swear to God, it looked like a kid threw a water balloon into his crotch. And he goes, the girl told the bouncer on me and said that I should have warned her when I was going to do that. We need to leave. And I was like, I'm cool. I already jizzed and my girl didn't care.
Mine was actually out of my pants.
I had the khakis on.
There was,
the khakis on.
there was a strip club in New York. Do you remember when comedy clubs had like or strip clubs went to like 60-40 was the rule? Do you remember when this happened where Giuliani said that in order to be a strip club, you had to have like 40% entertainment, had to be non-nude entertainment. So they all started putting comedy in the strip club. So no one would come into the comedy room. You'd be doing stand-up, and you'd get like an off-duty stripper come in and watch you, and be like, ugh, And it was just
I love Sam Kinison.
But
she's like some 60-year-old stripper. Sam was great.
I loved him.
And you're no Sam.
But the strippers would all want to give you dances then. So my friends never wanted to come to my gigs. As soon as I started working the strip clubs, they're like, what are we doing tonight? And I'd be like, I'm at runway 69 or whatever it was out at the airport. And they're like, yeah, we'll be there. And I remember one night my friend getting a dance from this girl, and I was late for another gig. So I'm like, George, let's go. And I'm like, and she's dancing. And she grabs my face and goes, go away. And just pushes me. And I'm like, I'm going to be late for my fucking gig because he's getting a lap dance. He gets up and runs to the bathroom. Runs. And I'm like, what the fuck? I told you we're late. And he's holding his coat over him. And I grab his coat. And he's just got a load all over him. And I go, you just fucking jizzed in your pants. He goes, she wouldn't stop. She wouldn't stop. She kept going. He goes, she was German or something. She was going, is it there yet?
Oh, my God. That's beautiful.
Is that good?
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Remember at Times Square when they used to have those peep shows?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Those were the best.
Yes. Yeah.
I remember my first time I went in, right? So I go in, I've seen the peep shows on TV. So they're supposed to be a piece of glass. You put in the money that goes up, and then you're able to talk to the girl through the phone. And I can't find the phone. I'm like, where's the phone? And she reaches through, and she goes, there's no phone, honey. And she goes, give me $5 and you can touch what you want. I just remember. this is awesome. I tried to make it to the fucking that boat that military boat is right behind it. It was right behind Times Square. I tried to make it 7 times, didn't make it with enough money to make it. This is before bank card days. I was trying to make it down there. Fuck.
I went to one of those once. It was actually the only, I think it was one of 2 times I ever went, and oddly enough, it was with Jeffries. It was with Jim. We had done HBO's Down and can I tell the story? There's no way he would be upset if I told this story.
I doubt it.
Okay.
This is how he's made a career.
This was like years ago.
You got punched in the face.
Okay. Do you want to tell that story?
No, I'm just saying it's fine.
Oh, okay. All
You
right.
got punched in the face, so you can say anything.
We know.
We did this thing called HBO's Down and Dirty that Norton hosted, and me and Jim and Louis Katz and Kevin Shea went out after our taping and got shit-faced in a strip club. And then
Banquet.
I went with Jim. I went with Jim up to the wank booth, and he goes, oh, and we were so drunk, and I just remember Jeffrey swaying around, and he goes, I can have a wank in there, and I go, yeah, and he goes, I can wank it right in there. And I was like, yeah. He didn't believe what I was telling him he could do, and he's like, I just remember being up there, and like the 5th time, he's like, so I can go in there, and I'm like, you can fucking jerk off in there, go, dude, go. And he's like, all right, and he went in.
He used to be bad.
By the way, I want to admit to something since I told the Jeffrey story. 2 years later, I went in that same booth and whacked off.
That's okay.
And
It was closed, and it was a Whole Foods by that time.